in the frozen lands of the north, where thunder shakes the mountains and fire burns beneath the ice. The Vikings believed that death was not the end. For the brave, death was only the beginning. Be told stories of a place beyond the clouds, beyond the battlefield, where fallen warriors rose again not in sorrow, but in glory. A place called Valhalla. Tonight we journey into the heart of Norse mythology, to uncover the story of Valhalla, the Hall of the Slain. For the Vikings, how you died mattered more than how you lived. Those who died quietly of sickness or old age were not honored in song, but those who fell in battle, weapon in hand, eyes open to the sky. They were chosen by the Valkyries. These were not gentle angels. They were fierce warrior maidens, riding flying horses, cloaked in armor, their spears glowing like lightning. As blood soaked the earth and the cries of war echoed across the field, the Valkyries descended. They looked upon the fallen and selected the bravest among them. Not kings, not the strongest, but those who fought with fearless hearts. Their souls were lifted from the battlefield and carried across the realms to Valhalla. Valhalla was no paradise built for rest. It was created by Odin, the all-father god of wisdom, war, and prophecy. Odin knew a terrible truth. One day, the gods themselves would face destruction in a final battle known as Ragnarök, the end of the world. The giants would rise. The wolf Fenrir would break free. The serpent Jormungandr would poison the seas. Even Odin knew he would fall, and so he prepared. Valhalla was not a reward, it was a training ground. A massive golden hall in Asgard, the realm of the gods. Its roof was made of shield. Its beams were spears. Its gates were so wide that entire armies could march through them. Inside waited the chosen warriors, the Einherjar. Imagine the moment of arrival. One breath, you are dying on the battlefield. The next, you stand beneath towering golden doors. The sound of clashing steel fills the air. Laughter echoes like thunder. You are welcomed not with tears, but with cheers. Here, every wound is healed, every weakness erased. You are stronger than you ever were in life. Each day in Valhalla begins the same. At dawn, the Einherjar arm themselves. They march out into the fields beyond the hall. And they fight, brother against brother, shield against shield. They kill one another again and again. But when the sun sets, all wounds vanish. The dead rise, and they return to Valhalla as if nothing happened. When night falls, Valhalla transforms. The long tables fill the hall. Fires blaze along the wall. The smell of roasted meat fills the air. At the center of every feast is Himna, a magical boar. Each night, the boar is slaughtered and eaten by the warriors. And each morning, it is reborn, ready to be eaten again. Flowing endlessly is the mead of Heyrun, a divine goat who feeds on the branches of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Her mead fills massive cauldrons, enough to satisfy every warrior. The Valkyries themselves serve the feast, move in through the hall with strength and grace. Stories are told, battles are remembered, songs of honor shake the walls. This is not rest. This is eternal preparation. At the far end of Valhalla sits Odin himself, one-eyed, cloaked in shadow. Beside him sit his ravens, Hugin and Memnon, thought and memory. Each day they fly across the worlds and return to whisper secrets into Odin's ear. At his feet lie his wolves, Jerry and Freki. Odin watches the warriors closely. He does not seek peace, but he seeks readiness. For Valhalla exists for one purpose only: Ragnarök. Not all fallen warriors go to Valhalla. Half of those chosen by the Valkyries are sent to Fukvang, the realm of the goddess Freya. There the honored dead find a different fate, one of peace and mystery. But those in Valhalla, they are destined for war. When the final battle begins, the gates of Valhalla will open. 800 warriors will march through each gate. Together they will stand beside the gods. When Ragnarök arrives, the sky will shatter. The Einherjar will march one last time, not to train, but to fight for real. They will face giants, monsters, and death itself. Many will fall again, this time forever. Odin will face Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, and Odin will die, and Thor will slay the world's serpent and fall poisoned by its venom. The world will burn, the seas will rise, and Valhalla, its purpose fulfilled, will fade into legend. Valhalla was never about escaping death. It was about meeting it with courage. To the Vikings, the greatest honor was not to live forever, but to die well, weapon in hand, fearless to the end. And so, Valhalla remains one of humanity's most powerful myths, a reminder that how we face the end defines how we are remembered. In the songs of the North, the hall still stands. The warriors still feast, and the echoes of battle still ring in Valhalla.